Yeah, so I found myself stuck in a gal romance manga and anime phase where I am just reading and watching only those anime specifically, but can you blame me? Anyways, though, with more and more new anime fans coming along, especially during the COVID times, there have been a lot of controversy with certain animes because things are just not as great as most people think it is. And very controversial takes. I mean, like, a lot of people are very uncomfortable with fan service. Everybody hates that now for some reason, and I have no idea why. Are you allergic to boobs? What are you? But it just makes zero sense. Like, if you don't like an anime because it has fan service, don't watch the anime. And the excuses that I hear all the time is like, oh, well, I like this series, but this character just it makes zero sense. Just don't watch it or skip it. A lot of the times, these fan service scenes you're able to skip. There's a, like a 10 skip, 10 fast forward button over there, or 10 backwards back if you want to watch it again. But like, literally, everybody makes a huge deal out of fan service saying that it ruins the anime. I mean, yeah, sometimes it does, but most of the time, it's like a nice cherry on top. Again, are you allergic to boobs? I didn't know you were that scared of them, but it's just so annoying when I hear people complain about it. Now, what's crazy is that I would go as far as to say is that if you were to watch some of these animes and talk about them online, you would most likely get canceled because some of the themes are just kind of far out there, especially with the setting of our characters and, all that stuff. I was a big fan of them. I still like them to this day. In fact, I would go as far as to even rewatch and reread some of these series. Well, some of them, but not all of them, because some just fell off. But one of them is Mysterious Ex-Girlfriend. If you know this anime, you know Ball, but my gosh, man, if you were to give anybody this recommendation, they would give you the side eye. I understand, right? It's a little crazy. It's a little weird, but that is, I guess, like the era in which these animes did come out, and I'm a big fan of them. I mean, I like a lot of ecchi anime, and sometimes it does cross the line, and you know what I do? Stop watching them. It's not for me. It's not for me. Some people might like it. Kudos to them, man. I'm not going to judge. Mysterious Girlfriend X, dude, if you could just get past the fan service or the weird things that they do, like, tasting each other's saliva to feel each other's feelings or actual physical feelings. Yeah, no, it's a damn good romance. Now, one thing that I do want to complain about this anime series, though, is the way it ended. Yeah, no, there's not that big of a problem with Mysterious Girlfriend X. In fact, I would keep recommending this. And, I really don't care what anybody else thinks about my taste in anime. I mean, look at the opening that I just did for this video. I'm into a lot of the gal stuff right now. The second one would probably be How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Now, this one is a big, I guess, steep slope from my Mysterious Girlfriend X, because good lord, I don't even know how to explain this one to you, but again, this is an isekai anime and very heavy emphasis on the ecchi. There's nothing but fan service within this anime, and I can't really recall a lot of the things that happen within this anime. Again, I already know that it's an isekai and it's where the MC is overpowered. I just think that he doesn't know how powerful he really is, but he acquires these, if you want to call them waifus, and the reason why I worded it that way is because, yeah, no, I'm not even going to say why, but the way they also dress is absolute criminal. Now, again, at the time when I watched this, I thought it was absolute peak, dude. I thought this was great. I thought it was funny, and I enjoyed the fan service. Now, I still enjoy the fan service, but yeah, no, I kind of just stayed away from it. I don't know why. I think it's just like the guilty coincidence that I got from this day and age, but maybe if I rewatch it again, I'll probably still not like it, because now that I think about it, it wasn't that great. The comedy wasn't there, but the fan service was, and I did enjoy that aspect of it when it did come out. But no, that's just all right, I guess. But I mean, I know I'm gonna turn a lot of heads towards my direction and give me the stink eye. Like, I really don't care. I mean, again, at the time when it did come out, I liked it. Now that I try to recall it, the only thing that I did like about it is the fan service. So yeah, no, if anything, out of all the ones that I'm mentioning in this video, I feel like this is probably like my least favorite, and it probably has like the best fan service within this list. But no, yeah, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord was kind of mid. Now, one interesting thing about this anime is that it's going to be coming out with a new season, so I am definitely looking out for the controversy for when that releases, because I could already tell you, dude, everybody's going to make a riot when they find out the characters' ages, the clothes that they are wearing, and the questionable things that happen within the series. Yeah, no, it's going to be a very good laugh, because everybody likes to make things very problematic, even though it really shouldn't. I mean, fan service has been stuck around for a long time in Japan and in anime, and I know that that's not like a justifiable thing to say, but again, what can we do about it? It's an entire country versus maybe like a handful of 1,000, 10,000 people arguing against it. Nothing really is going to change unless animation studios start converting into, like, I guess the Western companies, like let's say Netflix. I mean, that might be a terrible one because I'm not sure that Netflix is based off of the US, but Disney, take that for example. If a lot of anime start uploading their stuff to Disney or start partnering with Disney, we might get a lack of fan service, which is going to hurt my heart because I liked Fire Force's fan service. Now, that leading on to Fire Force, one thing that I will say as well is that there is a lot of noise when it comes to Soul Eater getting a remake, right? Because the Fire Force just came to its conclusion and it was pretty damn good. But one problematic thing about this series was definitely the fan service, as Tamaki has her clothes flying off every single time she is on screen. Now, I enjoyed it. I really don't mind it at all. I know, again, people are going to be like, oh, well, this guy's a freaking good. Yeah, I know, dude. I get it. I didn't find a problem with it. Most people did say it ruined the anime for them, which to them, dude, sucks to suck. I'm sorry. Now, leading on to Soul Eater with the Soul Eater remake that everybody is conspiring about, which I really hope it does happen. Soul Eater is not going to get any better. I wonder how that backlash is going to look like. I mean, people already complained about Fire Force's fan service, and if I recall correctly, within the manga, the fan service is maybe even just a little bit more in Soul Eater. I mean, we got Blair. Good lord, man, she could put me in a chokehold. I know she's a cat, but I don't care. Look at them melons. I'm joking anyways. Not only is this the most, I guess, poster girl or fan servicey character within the series, but we also have the twins that Death the Kid has. Yeah, no, if you really thought that Fire Force was that big and problematic and people think that it's absolutely disgusting that Tamaki's clothes fly off of her every single time she appears on screen, then you are definitely going to hate Death the Kid and how he treats the twins. Yeah, no, it's not just going to be a fan service problem here. It's going to be like SA or sexual harassment and all that stuff, which people make a big deal out of it already. I mean, it is just so dumb. It's an anime, man. I get it. Like, that's a shitty way to, I guess, justify it, but at the same time, it's like comedy or fan service. It's just far out there. There's really no reason to dig up your ass and, you know, scratch your brain to let out some stupid shit come out of your mouth and start making problems out of absolutely nothing. But yeah, no, that's all I really got to say. These animes that are to be coming out or to even be brought back up from the surface from back then to now would definitely get you canceled if you were to praise them and talk about them online. So, I mean, I probably just shot myself in the foot here on accident because, yeah, I'm preaching these animes, but whatever, dude. Yeah, no, let me know down in the comments what y'all really do think about these animes. Are they actually that problematic, or are people just making, you know, a lot of noise out of nothing? And if you've watched these animes as well, let me know down in the comments. So one of my favorite ones was definitely Mysterious Girlfriend X. I loved and enjoyed every second of that anime and every single page of that manga. But yeah, no, again, appreciate y'all for hanging around. If you made it this far into the video, why not drop a like and subscribe, as that does help around my channel a lot. Anyways, though, y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next time. Adios, guys.